Okay, for the record, I want to make something clear, or just be frank about it. So, I challenged Answering Adventism to debate, and I gave 4 different topics. All the topics were doctrines that Adventists believe that he no longer believes. And his whole ministry is to bring down the Seventh-day Adventist Church as false. He denies every debate topic I offered to the person who says Adventism is wrong about all those doctrines, and he used to believe them, but now through careful search he found out they weren't true. And because his ministry is dedicated to proving those doctrines as false, which for some reason he doesn't concentrate on very much, thinking he can undermine the whole theological system by making claims about what pioneers of the church believed or didn't believe. It's like, I would care about what does Adventism teach today, because Adventism admits that they changed their views along its development. That's a good thing. But I offered 4 options, such as limited atonement, the nature of hell, nature of death, I believe. I forget all 4 what they were, but they were all doctrines, obviously, that Adventism believes, that he no longer believes. He said he sent back 10 particular topics, of which I responded to what I believed about each one, why I wouldn't debate some of them, ranging from not knowing enough about it to feel like I could debate it, to maybe I would debate it, to these are the ones I would do if I did, be the most likely to debate. So his counteroffer was these 10 topics, which I responded to and said this. I said, okay, so you won't debate any of those for some reason. That's your prerogative. And so I tried to do a counteroffer to that. And I said, look, 2 options. Debate one of my 4, which you say is false and you no longer believe, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to debate them, but that's fine. And then he wants to do these very particular subjects to debate. And I said, okay, how about this? You pick one of mine, and then I will debate one of your topics. And then I sent back which ones I would debate. No answer. The other option I said was, let's combine one of the Adventist doctrines with one of the doctrines you now believe, such as, for example, limited atonement versus the investigative judgment. So I said, how about this? You agree to one of mine, and then I will agree to one of yours. Or let's combine limited atonement, for instance, as an example. We'll combine it, where you're defending your view and I'm defending my view, and we're pitting them against each other. So either 2 debates, where I'll do one of yours, and if you do one of mine, since I've challenged you and gave you options, or we combine 2 of them. And then I proceeded to answer which ones I would do. And I offered up an example. I got no answer. I still haven't gotten an answer, and I sent one to the mutual email, Standing for Truth's email, Answering Adventism's email personally, and then I also left Standing for Truth a message. Then I found Standing for Truth in people's, who I thought was my friend. He's saying, why won't you debate Ellen White? I said, dude, I challenged him to a debate. I offered a compromise. You guys aren't answering. You're going around telling people, I won't answer the emails. And then I find you in the chat room saying that I declined the debate. Excuse me. That is false. I challenged him. And then I offered a counter suggestion and got no response. And then here you are again saying I declined the debate in the chat room when I personally asked you not to do that, and you continue to do it. And because, dude, look, falsifying Ellen G. White isn't going to change my beliefs. And why would I bother try to defend a million pages of doctrine that when you guys can't even let the Bible show you where your doctrines are wrong? Why would I want to chase down trying to defend Ellen White when you can't even understand that the Bible doesn't teach that people burn in hell forever? or that dead people aren't alive, or that Jesus never changed the Sabbath. Why would I waste my time? Give me a break. I got a job. I'm not going to his whole ministry is basically dedicated to making suggestions that may or may not be true from beliefs of pioneers of my church that may or may not even be what we believe anymore, or what they teach. Ellen White wasn't a Trinitarian at some point in her history. That's debatable. But what does the Seventh-day Adventist Church teach now? Everyone I talk to is a Trinitarian. I was taught Trinitarianism. Isn't that what matters? Or did the founders of your church get everything right from the beginning because they're prophets? Adventists admit that the church's beliefs changed over time. That's a good thing. So why do I care what you suggest Ellen White believed when what matters is what the Adventists teach today? And that what they teach today is the truth. You should listen up.